Okay, I think we're live now.
Okay.
So, yeah, this is we're gonna pair program today on website one. This is Raul and Michelle. So looks like we haven't found a solution for our problem yet, the turbo links problem.
So I'm not terribly familiar with turbo links. Is it an option on the table to disable them?
So that's one of the things we're considering right now.
Yeah. I don't know what
Completely.
the ramifications of it are, so.
Yeah, so we might have to drop turbo link completely off the application to get this to work. But yeah, I guess they will decide and let us know, right? So, yeah. Hey, Aaron, how is it?
Hey, how's it going?
Good, and yourself?
Good, good.
Yeah, yesterday when you were looking for me, I was already asleep, so I went to bed earlier yesterday. So, you managed to fix that problem of yours?
No, not really. I was wondering if you guys, maybe I'm doing the wrong commands for Git, so I'm not sure why
What is
revert.
it that you're trying to do?
I'm trying to revert to head on one of the views.
Mm-hmm.
So once I did that, what you would call it? It's just it's not showing up a link in the About Us page. There's
Okay.
this when you go to the About Us page, there's this
The
little link
revision
at the
link.
bottom. Yeah, the revision tool.
So maybe why don't you maybe share your screen and maybe we can try and sort that out. I don't know. Did you
Okay.
you created a new branch, right? To like do that work on that feature?
Yeah, I did. I created a what you call it? Let me see.
So the good thing about creating a new branch is that in your case, for instance, if I can't like get back to the original state, what I'll do is I'll just delete the branch and start afresh, especially if I didn't write a lot of code. So if you didn't do much coding on that, maybe we can just see
Yeah,
if
I
we
did.
can.
I did make a branch.
Okay, cool. So maybe just share your screen and we'll have a look at it and see. Okay. Are you making progress on that app of yours, Michelle?
Yeah, I'm looking at a user permissions gem to implement now, so it's going to be fun.
Are you liking it so far, though? Although you're skipping testing.
I know, don't call me out on that.
Yeah, we all do that, you know. So you're not
Yes,
the only one.
I know.
When we have to start a new application. Well, I know I have to. I usually do that myself. So especially if it's a quick thing that I don't know. I'm not gonna probably use it for long or something like that. So.
Yeah, well, my coworker is building the engine piece of it that's going to populate the data that we'll be using, so I'm trying to hurry so he's not waiting on me.
Oh, okay. Cool. So your application is basically gonna grab data from that engine or what?
Yeah, so essentially, it's going to tie into my company's platform. So there's people that pay us, like big enterprise companies that pay us to essentially monitor their servers and like alert on them.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to basically build in our own alert triggers. So things like maybe incorporate Selenium, just make sure that like tests are loaded, or sorry, pages are loaded, and it's going to alert us. And I'm going to use the portal to manage that. So
Oh, okay.
I love what it's for.
Hi guys.
Thomas.
Hey, Thomas.
How you guys doing tonight?
Yeah.
Oh, all good. You?
Yeah, just fine, thanks.
We're
Yeah,
just
so what's up?
we're waiting on Aaron to share his screen to try and debug something on his side.
Okay. So
Yes.
are we dealing with this turbolinks issue, or what are we doing here?
Okay, he had a small issue with he started working on the revision link thingy on the about page, but he was having troubles with. He wanted to revert to an old version of the code. He was having
Yeah,
trouble.
I think that seems to be some sort of a jQuery issue or something.
Yeah.
At least that's what I think. Let's see. Agileventures.org. Page.
So the problem with that link is that when you click it open, it closes immediately. It doesn't stay
Yeah,
open. I started
exactly.
looking at it yesterday, but I couldn't do much because I don't have revision on my development branch here. So I don't know
Yeah.
how to create them.
Oh, you just it's fairly easy. You just edit the document. You know, you when you just edit the document a few times, then you create revisions. It's a gem called Paperclip that we use for version control of these pages.
Mm-hmm.
So basically, what we use just a few features of that. It saves, the old versions, but we have not incorporated any way to revert to an old version of a document. That there is a functionality for that as well. So we could,
Okay.
we could have a link like, revert to this version. But we didn't see a need to incorporate that. So, but
Okay.
so if you just if you just edit this page
Hmm.
by clicking, you have to log into the system, and then you just click here on this link and edit something. Then a new version is created.
Yeah,
So
but then the thing is, we don't have the edit button on the development side. I don't
yes,
have it.
you should have.
Well, I
If you
couldn't
log
do.
into the system, you should have that button. You want to
Oh,
share your
if I
screen,
log
Raj?
in. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay,
you have
maybe
to be
I
logged
wasn't
in.
logged.
You
Okay.
just log in at random at random.com and
Okay.
random as a user as a password. So
All right. Cool. But anyway, I think Aaron was already working on that, so I'm probably
yeah.
gonna let him finish that. Aaron, you
Okay.
were with
I'm gonna
gadgets.
share some. Um, so uh, I did a revert on that on this
Do you mind sharing your screen, maybe? 'Cause we don't have it.
not yet.
Not yet.
It says your screen sharing, so I'm not sure why. Um,
We should see a green arrow. Yeah, I see that now, but I don't see your screen yet. Are you on a slow internet connection, perhaps, Aaron?
Probably, yeah.
But we
Um,
had your screen just now,
can you
moments
see
ago.
it?
Maybe just stop screen sharing and then restart again.
Okay. I stopped now, and now I'm gonna screen share. Can you see it now? No?
Yes, we have it now.
Yes, sir.
Well, I can't. Yeah. Okay.
Well, it's a little blurry on my side, but
Yeah, me too.
Same.
But I think that's gonna be okay and should be okay in a few.
Should I make it bigger? I don't know what to do. So,
yeah, bigger
uh,
is better.
I
Actually,
think
yeah.
that's
Now
fine.
I can see.
That's
I can
fine.
see it now. Yeah.
okay. So, but what? Anyways, I tried to revert to. So it's now at like at normal. I guess back to head. So, but I don't know why it won't run the. I can't see the arrow anymore. So if I run
Okay,
like
remember that if you don't have any revision, it won't show the arrow.
I don't have what?
If you don't have any revision on the document, it won't show you the arrow.
If you fire up your server, just do Rails S, and we can see the site locally.
Is it bundle or Rails?
No, it should be enough with just Rails S.
Rails S should be enough. You can get rid of the bundle exec.
Yeah, but it won't run it without that, I guess.
You sure?
Yeah.
Should.
It should.
Okay.
It depends a little bit how you configure it.
Bundler command rail. No, he wrote rail, not rails. Should be running. What is that error now?
Okay, I don't see that.
No, it's blurry.
Yeah,
Let's see.
just hangs.
Could you a little bigger? Okay, the server is running now, so it's okay. All right, so just go over to the site now, to your browser.
So yeah.
We see your terminal, but we don't see your browser.
Weird.
I think you only shared your terminal. I think so.
You have to share the entire screen there, Aaron.
Okay.
This turbo link issue is a pain, eh?
Mm-hmm.
I spent most of the time last night trying to figure it out, but nothing works.
But is there any way to turn off those, to opt out? Data no turbo links. Okay, so
normally that should turn it off, at least for that tag, but it doesn't.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so let's random. Oh, okay, cool. I guess I will have to be signed in.
Okay, we still don't see your screen there, Aaron. So.
Isn't it better if like somebody else does the screen share? Because my connection is pretty bad, and it probably is gonna crash. So.
Okay, so I have the site running on my side, so maybe. Right, so this is the site as it is right now. If I cancel this, you'll see that we don't get anything at the bottom here because we haven't made any change to the document.
Yeah.
So now if I go now and edit it, we should have that.
Yeah, just change the title or whatever, you know.
So we can just go and save.
Now you should see the revisions.
Now it shows the revisions.
Yeah.
And this is the problem we have. So.
Yeah, and this should be rather straightforward because if you go to getting started, for instance.
So like yesterday, I just tried this and it works. If I just grab that revisions and slide toggle. And slow, it will stay on. See, that works fine.
And is that the command that is triggered by the link, or?
Yeah, this is what gets triggered by the link. When you click on the link, this gets triggered. If I run it again, it will close it. So
and then we have this issue with this glyphicon or this this arrow that it should
Okay,
be. You know.
that also is there's another command that does that. Um, um, oh, good document show. Show. Um, yes. No. So this one will now revert it back. So after running this one, this needs to happen. Then it will revert the arrow.
Okay, is that the behavior we have on other pages?
It's the same behavior we have. Well, yesterday when I was looking at it, I thought maybe this, I don't know, I had a feeling maybe it was something to do with the tubal link as well. I don't know, with the way it handles things. But this is wrapped. This functionality was wrapped in that the module that Brian defined, so it should work as the others.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. And perhaps we should have a look at, disabling turbolinks totally. See, because if you look at my screen now, this works on documents. For instance, if I'm in a document for a project, we have those revisions there.
Is it working there?
Yeah.
Is it using the same file?
Probably. I don't know. I haven't been working on this myself, so I don't know. We could have a look at those. It's the project show page.
The project show page.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just gonna quickly check it out. Views, projects.
Hey Thomas. Hey. We were trying to do pair programming with Peter yesterday. Some of the description of the tasks, I don't understand them that well. Maybe it's like let's say you say fix round buttons, and I don't know which round buttons you're talking about. Or
neither do I.
Okay.
No, it's been such a long time since I wrote this. Sure, let me have a look. Yeah, I saw that Peter made a. I'm sorry. I saw that Peter made a comment about adding some screenshots, and I will definitely do that. So, yeah, unify the way that we present YouTube videos. That's interesting, but that's about. In for instance here on past scrums, in this part of the application, if you click here on play, a model is popping out with the YouTube recording in it, right? If you look at my screen. But on other pages, like on my user page, where we have YouTube links, they are already in, like this, and I don't particularly like this way to present those videos. So I would personally prefer that if you click on a link to something, you should, this should pop open in a model as well. That's what this task is about. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
All right. So, hide round banners from tablets and smartphones. I think that one is already fixed, and that means that when you're on the on the main page, if if you make the browser window smaller, as it is on for instance iPads or tablets, the round banners are hidden, right? So this one we could uh, this one we can already check for. So it's fixed. Standardized password retrieve. Use button large as we use in other forms. Let me have a look at what that means. Yeah, I think if I log out. Okay, so if I try to log in again, you see that these elements are using button large, but it's a class in Bootstrap. But if I click to if I forgot my password, you see that these form elements are smaller. You know, so we just
it's just a class, a CSS class that we need to add then.
Yeah. And
Even
also
the input also, it's just CSS.
Yeah. So this is a very quick fix, basically. But it's, you know, you have to just change that class.
So I mean, maybe I don't know. Like, let's say if I'm gonna do an RSpec on like let's say
You don't have
I
to
don't
test
know,
for these stuff.
class, I don't have to do an RSpec on this.
No, well, okay. So here's the doctrine, basically, that when you're assigned, okay, when you're assigned to do a fix, whatever fix it is, you know, like standardize this password retrieve. So if you approach that as you know, if you see this as a bug fix or a chore, then you should actually write a test for it. Like when I hit this page, you know, there should be an element of, you know, an input element, and that input element should have a class of, you know, whatever, you know. When you write that initially, you don't have to write those tests. But when you fix those, you know, when you approach this as a fix, then you should write a test. But I'm not so strict about it, because this is about user interface, and this will probably change over time. So I don't care, you know, as a project manager, about those tests. But in real life, if you work with legacy code, whatever change you are making to an application, whether it's a UI change or a logical change on a model level or whatever, you should write a test for it. But I had a discussion with Brian about this a few days ago, because I think you wrote this little fix about making the avatar smaller, right?
Right.
Yeah. And my comment was that since it is a change, we should have a view spec checking for, is this avatar actually 35 pixels. But Brian said that this is a little bit of an overkill, and I agree with him. So, but you know, but if to be strict, you should write tests for every change you make to an application, basically, just to make sure that you don't break anything else on the, you know, on the way when you push those changes into production. But I am not that strict about that.
Okay.
So yeah, so add a comment that you need to join the project to see the Hangout button. Add a comment that you need to. Okay, so this one is about, if I go to any of the projects that I am a member of, I automatically see this this Start a Hangout on Air button, right? And what we would like to see here is if I go to a project that I, you know, am not a member of, like Team AIDS, for instance, I don't see that Start Hangout button. But you know, we would like it to be displayed. But when you click it, you shouldn't start a Hangout, but you should be presented with a, you know, a pop-up or some message that you should join this project before you can start Hangouts. You know, does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, and this one is a little tricky actually, because this Hangout button is rendered by a, you know, this is a Google code snippet as well. So what you should do is basically take a copy of this, you know, make a dead link of this button and insert it into the view. But when you click it, you know, some other action should be triggered, just saying that, hey, join this project first, and then you can do some pair programming session on that. So that's what that one is about. But it's not a big priority, you know. Fix icon on cancel vote. Fix icon on cancel vote. Okay, this is also a low priority, but you know, if you want to work on it. So yeah, if I go to some article and vote up. Okay. Cancel upvote. Okay, huh? Yeah, perhaps what we mean here is that this icon is not. It doesn't make sense with this you know, this icon is the wrong icon for canceling. You know what I mean? This is a bad UX basically. So we have to find another icon for this. Do you understand?
Yeah, but where do I get the
icons? Yeah, well, this is a font awesome.
Oh, from Bootstrap?
Yeah, probably. So you just go to Font Awesome and you have a look at the icons. Right, here we are. And there's like shitloads of them, and we have to find something. I don't know which one though.
An X? No?
X perhaps, but X is more of a close. See if there's a
icon are we looking for?
Yeah, well, I don't know really. We're trying to have something better for canceling an upvote, but you see, yeah, I don't know. There's no cancel.
Canceling an upvote.
Yeah, see, if I vote here, you know, if I upvote, we have this, you know, round arrow kind of thing for canceling.
Why don't we downvote?
Yeah. Well, we can't do that. Oh, that's a logical error here. Look at this. Wow. So, yeah.
Upvote and downvote.
Yeah. Well, you see here, one upvote gives it a vote of 1. But if I click downvote, it doesn't go to 0. It goes down to -1. You know what I mean? So this is also something that we perhaps have to address. Yeah, so we need a cancel for the way this functionality is programmed. We need to cancel the vote. So we need some sort of a, you know, perhaps an X. I don't know.
Maybe you guys could use the thumbs up, thumbs down.
Thumbs up, thumbs down. Hey, Brian.
Hey, Thomas.
Hey.
Sorry, didn't know when was the best time to cut in.
And Michelle left us, so and you came in, so yeah, cool. Yeah, thumbs up. Yeah, but the problem isn't the thumbs or arrow up and down. Did you see the functionality here? So if I upvote, and then if you downvote, that should become 0, right?
Yeah.
But it isn't. It's -1.
Oh.
You know what I mean? So we need something.
Right. Okay. Nice.
Yeah. So the arrows up and down are fine, but we need to cancel a better cancel icon, basically.
Yeah. I think if you use the thumbs up, thumbs down, you can use the thumbs 0 up, or basically the hollow version, so you can show that it's been selected. And when you undo your vote, it'll be that hollow version, so it's white in the middle. So it looks.
Yeah. Aaron, did you get that?
Oh, sorry, I missed it. What did you say?
Brian, we want to run this through Aaron again?
Maybe you can use the thumbs up, thumbs down icons, because they have 2 versions. One is the filled version where it's all black, and the other one where it's hollow, where it has just the outline. So then you can have like a difference between the neutral version and something that's selected.
Okay, I understand. Alright.
Yeah, the arrow doesn't have any similar thing.
Yeah.
So that's one problem.
Yeah. All right. So that's okay. And what else do we? Live soon button on events should not be a button. Okay. So let's have a look at an event. Okay. Yeah. So this is displayed as a button for some reason. Perhaps we should. This could give a user an impression that this is in some way clickable, you know. And also when it is live, it's still not clickable, I think, or is it? Do you know, Brian? Do you remember how it behaves?
I don't remember. Maybe it's replaced by a join now button.
Perhaps it is.
Oh, okay. Oh, Ruby mine. I didn't realize where Ruby mine's been added.
Yeah.
Cool.
Was that last week?
Yeah, it was added last. We renew the licenses, you know. So we promised them that we display them on our site. Yeah. So this is free for interpretation. I don't like the way this is displayed, but then again, we are in the process of redoing this show page anyway, so perhaps you can leave this for later on. You don't have to worry about that one. Use the right color range on map. Yeah, okay, so you see we have this color that we use for the logotype and the upper banner, and on the dashboard here, this is my fault. I think we are using different color ranges here for, you know, mapping the or you know, coloring the map basically. So, and this is done in a, yeah, where is that done? That's done in where are we in dashboard index? Yeah, there's a jQuery snippet here. So these are the fill, region, style here. Scale. No, where is that? Is that it? I think this is it.
I think it's region scale.
Yeah, region scale. Yeah, these two colors.
Region style, or maybe something.
I think it's line 112 actually. So here you define those colors, and we need to find out again. And I think we have that someplace in the SAS file, in the right.
You can look in variables, CSS. The
main theme, yeah. Yes, but also, okay. See, the thing is that the let's see here. The logotype is made out of two colors, two shades of this orange or whatever it is. Here it is, Agile Ventures profile. So if we have a look at full logo, yeah, you see that there are two colors here, one darker and one lighter. So what I would like to see is that the light version is a version of this color, you know, and the darkest one is the other one. So we have to color pick these, and there are vector files here in this repository that can that you can have a look at, and those colors are encoded there.
How many colors do you have to specify for that?
Two colors.
The lighter color and the dark.
And the darkest, the lightest and the darkest color, and then he figures out himself that, you know, how to color code this.
Okay.
Yeah. So basically, what we could do, we could keep the light color that we have, but this darkest color, as it's displayed over America, United States, should be the same color that we use in the upper banner, basically. You know,
okay.
Something like that. Fixed link to revisions. Oh yeah, that was it. Yeah. So, and another thing I had an issue with I don't know if I made a comment about it, was on documents. If I open a document.
Hey, can I ask one quick question?
Sure.
Like, when I hover over the map, you want to, I mean, the color right now for the US is that dark color. Once I hover over it, does it have to have that same dark color, or maybe I didn't understand?
No. The dark color is set when it's only displayed. The hovering effect is handled by the library anyway. So you don't, it's just it's okay that the color changes a little bit. But
Okay.
what I'm saying is that it should have the same dark color as the top banner on our, or the navbar on our site.
Okay.
Basically, yeah. But with these buttons, these amazing buttons that Brian designed once, the icons are a little off center, if you see. So I would say that we need to make them a little bigger, or make the margin a little. Once again.
Maybe the button's a bit smaller. Well, anyway.
Yeah. So how do we do that? If I want to go big,
just add it to X
font
or
size.
1X. Yeah.
I think it's based on the font size.
Yeah.
You can actually do that with Font Awesome by adding an extra class, which is FA-2X, I think. 2X or 3X or something like that.
That's true. FA-2X. Like this? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and then just fix the margins a little bit, I guess.
Yeah.
Because you see that they are a little bit off. But yeah, make them a little bigger. And it's consistent. Actually, if you add that FA2X class, it's more consistent with the large input, Bootstrap classes that we use on login and stuff. So I think it could look a little better. And also, yeah. So that's it.
So just on those buttons, or?
I think that, I don't know if, let's see, if you go to my profile, the user profile, we have these buttons here, but they don't use any graphic stuff. No, just those buttons actually. Well, yeah. And also on articles, this button on plus, you see here, it's a little off center. And if you go to article, this edit button is the same, but it's probably the same button that is used on the documents. So if you fix that one, yeah, it should work. All right. Okay. Yeah, and Brian, is there a difference in the way we were thinking about this behavior that we get on this revision link, that it keeps disappearing for you. Do you see that?
Sorry, can you?
If you click revisions on the about page, it disappears.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I don't know if you were the one to write that initially, but
can you refresh the page?
Yeah, I can do that.
Go there and then refresh the page. I don't think I wrote that, did I? And then click it.
So this doesn't work, and let's refresh again. Yeah, it does. So this doesn't seem to be TurboLinks related, because it still does not work. But the funny thing here is that this functionality actually works on documents. So if I go to a document, whatever document it is, and if I click on revisions here, it actually works.
Yeah, it looked a bit strange to me. It must be the markup.
Yeah.
I think.
So, but probably, Aaron, you can have a look at this project show page and see what difference, if there's a diff between the implementation on this page and on the about page or getting started or whatever, and figure that out.
Okay.
Right. But about the turbo links, that's the big thing here. Sampriti said that he couldn't get it to work. He worked on it for a while, and Raul, struggled with this yesterday, and we can't get this thing to work. So should we disable turbo links altogether? I mean, do we get a performance boost by using turbo links, or is it totally unnecessary for us?
I think it's totally unnecessary. It's going to be negligible. If the site might just still work if you disable it. I don't know how much. I don't think there's many features that relies on turbo links.
So basically, what we need to do is to remove that from the gem file and remove that from the.
Just go to application.js to begin with, and then get rid of JavaScript application.js, and then get rid of where's the require stuff?
Yeah, exactly.
You think it'd be in application.js?
One would say that, yeah. I know.
Should be there.
It isn't.
Wait, you've got stuff collapsed up there. The top.
I do? Oh, I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. There it is. All right.
It's hiding in there.
Yeah, so where are we? Turbolinks, yeah. So
Get rid of jQuery turbolinks as well.
Oh yeah, but you can do that on your. So Raul, perhaps it's better if you do this. I'm not on your branch actually right now.
Okay.
So if you share, I don't know, are you sharing a screen? Yes, you are.
I'm pretty sure things will just work.
Yeah.
I don't think anything's like relying on turbolinks.
Reset. Yeah. Search. Which file? Turbolink app as a JavaScript.
Application.js.
So I need to get rid of this.
Line 15 and 16, I think.
I also need to get rid of the data turbolink things there. What is that?
On the application.
For the time being, you can just sort of.
Yeah, I think this is enough for now. We can clean out the code later.
Yeah.
Because you have to remove that from the application layout file and from the gem file, etc., etc. But
okay, why don't I have the search?
because perhaps you're on the wrong branch.
Oh no, I'm on the main one. Here we go.
All right.
So that's fine. Then, okay, if we go to this, and it works.
All right.
Still works.
All right. So pop that open again. Just this search thing. Did you fix? Is this search button still a pixel off, or did you fix that?
Okay, so they're using a. Oh, I think it's still a pixel up. Let me check that. Okay, so that's 3. Okay. refresh button. See that. 41. Wait. Okay. Yeah, it looks like it's still a pixel lot.
Yeah.
But not.
But this is, I mean, if you fix that, it's ready for, you know, to be pulled up, and we can merge this in, because we will not write any test for this, right?
Just that it's present
Yeah.
and it's shown or something. That's about it.
Sorry.
Yeah, you should
That
write
it's
a
visible or
view
something.
spec, right? But you had
Yeah.
some cucumber scenarios for this.
Yeah, it's a
so-
cucumber. Yeah.
Yeah, that's enough. I would say that's enough.
Okay. The other thing is that when I was running tests on this, I had some errors with regard to Mercury for some reason.
Yeah, that's usually the case. Which errors was that? Do you remember?
I'm just gonna run it again. Wow. Okay.
So usually the Mercury tests are passing on semaphore. So yeah.
Yeah, it actually failed on semaphore as well.
Oh, it did. Oh, let me have a look. No, it was a documents feed. Okay. A user can insert an image, missing image. Huh. That's weird.
I wonder if Michelle didn't push some of her changes from the, because she was working on the image validator thingy. I'm not sure if it has to do with that.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. But instant media model accepts full URL. This is an old thing. This has nothing to do with her stuff. Instant media model rejects badly formatted YouTube links. I remember I wrote those a year ago. Missing image gets added. A user can insert in. No, this is nothing. This has nothing to do with her things actually. This is a missing image gets added when a user can. When a user can. This I didn't write this because this is so bad English. So it must have been somebody else.
Okay. Anyway, I'm running the I'm running the test again on my side here. I'll see if they pass because
Brian, do you remember when we were bitching about some method and we did git blame and it was you?
No, you weren't saying anything. I was saying everything.
Yeah. And then we just git blame on GitHub. Oh fuck! Oh.
Okay, there we have it again.
This is a learning experience for everybody. So yeah, so you see here that you have this image screenshot. If you just copy that, and we can open up just the URL, yeah, and just do open and.
I don't think it saves. It doesn't save that.
Oh.
Let me just open the HTML one.
Huh? See, so this is only the top banner of the Mercury. And what step was that?
Then Mercury editor model should be visible.
Okay, pull up from upstream. See if there's anything different.
Okay. Okay, I'll pull in and I'll merge. Okay, so fulfilled. Git fetch.
And run this same test now, just that particular one that failed. You can just copy it there, yeah, just any of them. Okay.
It's still running.
Oh. Man, I'm getting old. I have to wear my glasses more often. I don't see anything anymore.
Yeah, my color scheme also is not so helpful. Come on. Ah!
But why is this failing? I don't understand this.
I don't know. Everything passed. I tried on develop, it still passed, but when I come back here, it fell for some reason.
Yeah. Huh. I hate when this happens.
And,
Brian, do you have any ideas?
One CSS Mercury model. It's always this test, isn't it?
Yeah. Well, this one hasn't failed for a long time actually. It's another one that has to do with saving stuff, I think. And the strange thing here is that there are 4 of them failing. It's really weird.
4 of them.
yeah, there's 4 of them failing. I don't know.
And they all pass for you on develop.
Yeah, if I switch.
What the hell is going? My audio just died.
I don't think it's you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah,
Okay.
It might have been Raul.
Right?
Yeah, we can hear you now. Okay, so what I would do is, but you guys have a lot of commits to this advanced search branch, right?
Yeah.
Okay, because what I would suggest, if you didn't have so many commits, you could go out and create a new branch, and go back to develop, branch off from develop, and cherry pick those commits into that new branch, and see for every commit if something is breaking those tests, you know.
You're saying I go back to develop, create a new branch, and then
cherry pick the commits that you've done.
Every single
yeah,
commit.
yeah, and the thing is that between each cherry pick, you have to run those tests and see if they still are failing.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
Which one breaks? Okay.
Yeah, but I don't know if you have, many of them. It's, it could be a very tedious thing to do.
Let me just commit this one.
There are, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 16 commits. And do you remember when they started to fail, by any chance?
Actually, you remember when we were writing this, all the Cucumber features. So it's only when we created the pull request, when I saw the report that I noticed that it was failing.
Okay. So what you could, if you commit this first, what you could do is branch off from this branch. From that, just call it Advanced Search 2 or something, and just revert to some previous. You can go back one commit at a time. It's just another way to do it, And then if you know where it starts breaking, perhaps you can fix it. You know what I mean? So.
Okay. So it means I need to git reset.
Yeah.
To a specific branch.
I think it's, what is it? Git reset head. or is it git? I never remember how it's done.
Git reset.
Oh,
Which
there's another thing now. Is I think we merged stuff from develop already, so that's gonna be messy.
well, rather than cherry picking, you can do checkout, so you can check out the specific commit.
Yeah.
And that will lose your history.
Did you push up to GitHub now? If you push up to GitHub, I can see your changes.
No, I haven't pushed yet.
Yeah, you can do that now on that branch. It doesn't matter. On the original add the search function,
Remember, I just pulled from upstream.
It's okay. It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. Oh,
I'm very happy with this map of mine, because I show this map to people here in Sweden, and they're all impressed about the that we have members across the entire planet.
Mm.
Look, we have almost all South America covered, except of Uruguay and Paraguay. So we need to fix some members in those two countries, and also Ecuador and what is that? Suriname? I never heard of this country. Okay. Anyway.
Weird.
It looks really good, Thomas, the map.
I know. Thank you.
Okay,
Very
I just pushed now to.
Yeah.
Oops, no, I don't want to create a pull request.
No, you don't have to create a pull request. It's 8 updates.
I clicked on the button by mistake.
Oh.
Will it update even though I didn't create the pull request?
Well.
Michelle did, not me.
Oh, Michelle created the pull request.
Yes.
Oh, I'm sorry. Then
so I guess she must just merge it. I mean, pull my changes.
Yeah, and then push up. Yeah. Okay. Okay.
But you wanted to get the changes, so I think you can just.
I can pull down in the worst case, but never mind that. Let's move on and to that new branch you created and check out. Yeah.
And
so you want to go backwards in history, so you have to do a git log to see your commits. So the oldest ones are disable turbo links. Yeah, so perhaps you want to go to head 5, the one.
So head 5, that's checkout.
Yes, so you just copy the hash, the commit number, B9E3 whatever.
Yeah, but then these are not my.
But you have them on your machine.
Yeah. Let me look for reset to head, minor change on search behavior. I think this is the last one I did before the pull request.
Okay.
So, okay, maybe I can go back to this one. Wait. Moving from the log to no. Apply radius to form element. Okay, I think I'll go back to this one.
Okay, so you copy that and you it just does git checkout and that number, right?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Need to stash this. There's this small change on the the gem log file.
It has to do that. I don't know. Did you add there or make any changes to the gem file?
I just did a bundle upload and then it created this for some reason.
You did a what? You did a...
I don't know why this is removed.
But it's still there. Just stash it.
Okay. So
Huh. What sort of a gem couldn't he find?
REST client.
REST client.
Mm.
It sounds like something I've done. REST client. Good.
Mhm.
Oh yeah. Okay. So it has to do with coveralls. So it was on me. Hey, Brian, do you see this?
Yep.
My avatar is not showing on some of the commits.
Uh,
Okay, the
That's
test is still
weird.
failing here.
Yeah, and I kind of, you know, it says Thomas Hoffman here and Hoffman on the one that shows.
oh, are you using a different email on your
No,
commit?
the thing is that I'm not. I'm using the same email. The only difference is the name. So I have to change my name here.
Hmm. There must be a
Uh,
Git configuration somewhere.
so how do you do that, mate? Or is it git config?
Yeah.
Oh, the hidden
Wherever.
file, right? Or is it loaded?
It depends on your setup. It's not there apparently.
No.
There's a way to find out what git config allocation. Oh yeah, it is. Yeah, git config in home directory.
Is it git dash config?
Nope. It is git config one word.
Huh. As a hidden file.
Yeah.
That's weird. Okay.
You don't have it?
No. Git config. Oh, I don't. But I know.
From the home directory.
Oh, in the home directory of oh.
Of your main
Okay.
for computer. Yeah, that looks
Yeah,
fine.
there we go. But it says user Tochman, so it's not saying Thomas Hoffman anymore.
That's strange. Oh, I don't know. It shouldn't be an issue, but
Because I know that this problem occurred when I switched from my iMac to my MacBook Pro.
oh, maybe you have a different configuration in your iMac
Yeah.
or MacBook Pro. One of
Yeah,
them is
I'll
different.
check it out. It's not a biggie, but I think I think the problem is that my my history here on GitHub is not showing those commits. All these are when I do merge pull requests when I merge pull requests and stuff. not when I push code up.
When you merge pull requests.
Yeah, like when I put top. Yes, you see, my history is this is only stuff that I do on GitHub. It's not things that I do on my machine and push up. You see here, these that on April 2nd, these things like merge pull request 454 and update sponsors HTML and 651. These are done over the GitHub interface, while these two are done on my computer and pushed up. You know.
Mm.
And it says the same thing. It says Tochman here and Tochman here is the same mail address, but for some reason it doesn't show who it is. You know, that's weird.
Well, it says, oh, you might have misspelled one of the email addresses. If you click that commit where you are, yeah, and okay, there it is. Go back to your email. Go git config. I think your email is NOCE, right? NOCE.
Oh, fuck. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why you need a second set of eyes watching over your shoulder. Thank you very much, Brian. Man.
Yes. Simple mistake.
Wow. Okay. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. So all these things are just lost for me now.
Wait, you might be able to get your name there anyway if you go to your profile and add an invalid email address. I don't think you need to validate. Because
actually, edit profile.
The problem is like they cannot find that email address. They think it's an invalid email.
That's
nice. If you intentionally spell it, maybe it might work.
Don't you have to validate that thing?
Yeah, so. If you do, then forget it.
Oh, I just order.
Unverified.
I just ordered a new domain name with this, So yeah. So yeah, I have to send a verification email, so this doesn't fly, unfortunately.
Yeah. Too bad.
Hold on a sec. Yes, honey.
Ooh.
Oh.
It worked. I was looking at some. Okay.
No, it doesn't work.
If you click the commit, it works there. I don't know. They might have cached images or something. If you go there and click the commit hash. So before you did it, your image wasn't there, but now it is.
Oh.
Yeah. Before it was like unverified user or something. That's why I found your email address was wrong.
Yeah.
It might just be GitHub caching stuff.
Could be.
If you refresh tomorrow, it might work.
Yeah. So perhaps I don't have to verify that email.
Probably not.
All right. Let's.
just to keep your face around.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on. I just have to talk to my wife a little bit.
No worries.
Getting for a scenario to pause. I think this is where we started. So, do that. Merge option. Moving from to initial advance. So see that moving from the road to something search. Yes. I'm gonna check out that branch. That. Let's run that again. So I went back to the first commit I had on this branch.
I'm back, guys. How's it working out for you there?
I just switched back to the first commit I had.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just running the test again.
Okay.
Oh, it works.
Okay. And is this before you started to do anything?
This was, okay, so this was before the getting first scenario to pass. Let me just check on this one. Okay, so trying to test there. Okay, it's still passing.
Cool.
So I need to move back to, where is that? Getting first scenario to pass, so that was fine. Update button name to search. Okay, I can't have that, so I'm gonna check out from develop to advanced, and then I pull.
But if you're missing any, are you missing any commits that Michelle have done?
Yeah, I can't see her commit.
Because that one you could pull in by cherry picking actually, or check it out from hers remote.
Okay. Index. Which branch am I on? Okay, let me just check out to search to. Okay, log. Or is that getting first scenario to pass? No. Okay, I have to go back now. Wait. Disable turbo link. Let's see. There they are. Where's mine? Getting first scenario to pass. Okay. I'll move to the next one. Chill. Again. And,
Brian, I got coveralls to work again with semaphore. Yeah, it broke after we made a switch from Travis to semaphore, and it wasn't working for like 3 or 4 months. But I spoke to Nick, and Nick implemented semaphore and coveralls on Osra, so he helped me out a little bit.
Nice. What was the problem?
It was just the way it's implemented in the code, but also we need to send off. We're kind of missing out on a few features that semaphore offers, and we were running RSpec and Jasmine in one thread and Cucumber on another thread, but now I have to run everything on one thread on semaphore. in order to coveralls being able to pick it up basically. But it's okay. I mean, still we're down from 18 minutes on Travis to 4 minutes 30 seconds on Semaphore for running the entire suit. So it's okay. But by using 2 threads, we were down to 3 minutes before. So
Okay, so this is why it starts.
it's in.
What are the?
Once again.
Are they both running different?
Well, in order for coveralls to pick it up, we need to do this. Pass in the repo token and run the both RSpec and Cucumber. On by you doing bundle exec rake, it runs the entire suite. So,
okay.
Yeah. But this is a much better system than Travis actually. I'm very pleased with this, and so if you see it to deploy, actually this one took a while, 6 minutes.
It definitely looks.
Yeah, you see 4 minutes and 5 seconds to run all the tests. So it's very, very convenient, very nice.
Yeah. It's a lot faster. What was Travis running at? Like 15 minutes?
15 to 20 minutes.
Yeah.
So I remember when we had to deploy some fast fixes and you had to go through the entire process, it took 2 hours or something because, of the failing hukes and shit. So
times.
But do you have time to drop by tomorrow, Brian? I was thinking about doing some voting and talking about some features that we could potentially,
Tomorrow,
use.
What time?
7:30 p.m.
For you?
For you.
Me? Oh, okay. 7:30. Yeah, 7:30 is okay.
All right.
Cool.
Yeah, that would be great. The one thing that is important is the infinite scroll functionality. Sam is not so keen on those paginations we have on projects.
Okay.
And by using, a method of, you can still use the will paginate gem, but basically trigger an event when you scroll down to a certain level in the browser, you just automatically load new records. And this could help us on this, /hangouts. If we implement that on listing all the event instances, that could be useful. Because if I do this hangouts right now, if I hit enter, that will load 770 instances, and that breaks down the application. Actually, I think so. Yeah, it's not a good thing to do. So we should be, some pagination would be actually necessary there.
Right.
I have a spike for that, but it needs some love. I just played around with some code a while ago, and I can actually show it to you, I think. So what happens here now? You see, if I scroll down, you see he loads more users. You see that?
Yeah.
So it's kind of seamless. You know, you don't notice that too much. I mean, it jumps a little. I have 300 users seated in the database now. So, and at the very bottom, it looks like this.
Oh, okay.
So it's kind of neat, you know.
Yeah.
So we could implement something like this on some others, you know, on projects and those hangouts and stuff, you know.
Yeah, that'd be good. I guess Sam will be happy.
Yeah. But the problem here is that this search for members on name won't work using this.
Yes, because not everything's on the page.
Yeah. So it's conflicting with that. So. So if you do this too fast, it actually shows the say I don't like that too much, you know. You see this? The footer is flashing for a while if I'm scrolling down really fast. But it's a nice feature anyway. So. Cool beans. So how's it going there, Raul?
Okay, so I found the point where it broke. I'm just gonna in that commit in this.
Okay.
Which one was it? Let's see what changed. It was no. Okay, so here it passes. I need to do the first one. So the one thing that I added was the compass CSS3, and that.
Is this stuff you removed or what's up?
Okay. So this wasn't existing. I added this in the next commit.
Okay.
And what else? Everything that is red there is from the next one, not the current one I'm on. Remember, it's breaking on the next one, not this one. This one is passing. The one that I'm on now is passing.
Okay. But how come you see the stuff that is on the next one?
So I did a git diff with that.
Oh, okay.
With the hash of that one.
All right.
Okay, so this was removed, so it didn't have things. Okay. So the only thing I'm thinking of, let's see.
But is it fair to assume that most of the stuff that you've added are, you know, like your attempts to fix those turbo links issues, or?
No, at this point, what I was fixing was the styling mostly.
Okay, gotcha.
So didn't do. Okay, so it's still process here. I'm gonna move back to that branch that is failing and remove something.
But could it be that some of those CSS classes have same names, or you know, or that the Mercury editor uses? Could that be it?
So the one thing, what I did in the so there's no way Mercury is using this, for
No.
instance, and there's also no way they're using, because what I did in here is that so everything that has to do with the Google search is wrapped inside the where is that? Okay, you see everything is wrapped inside this ID.
Okay.
So the one thing I want to tick off, maybe I'm not sure if it will change something, but maybe it's conflict. Are you guys doing any styling for Mercury, or it's done?
It's mostly. I don't think we did anything apart from just adding it, you know, vanilla style, just how it is done. So next step, you know, if you can't figure out, you can go back to the head and see what the error message on that failing step is actually. You know, what is he complaining about? Is this something that he can't find, or you know?
Okay.
Component of type search box.
Component of type search box is missing. Whoa. I didn't have this error before. Oh, I think. Oh, maybe the problem is with maybe that Google search is causing us another problem. Because this error is coming from that Google search. I remember this.
Okay.
Okay, let me move back to. Save.
Yeah, it's getting a little late here, guys. So I'm gonna have to drop out. Need to go to bed, and it's an early, you know, early morning for me.
Actually, me too.
Yeah. All right. Then I guess I'll keep on looking at it and see.
But at least it feels like you're on the right track here.
Yeah.
Debugging what went wrong.
Mm.
So hopefully you can
Yeah.
you know, fix this.
Hopefully. Okay.
Hopefully. Yeah. Otherwise, you know, we just, I don't know, scrap this whole thing and do something else. I mean, it's so frustrating sometimes when you run into those issues with, you know, you don't know what will happen. We've had quite a few of these, you know, things going on in this project. But yeah. But okay, if I don't hear from you guys until then, I see you guys tomorrow night.
Tomorrow for the dev meeting.
Yeah, for the dev meeting.
Okay.
Cool beans. All right, take it easy, guys.
Cheers.
Bye bye.
You too. Bye.
Take it.